I'm Norm Hunter, and I studied before the QUT was the QUT. I was at Kelvin Grove Teachers College and I graduated in 1965 with a certificate in primary teaching. My career since leaving Kelvin Grove Teachers College, it began as a primary teacher. Then I was conscripted into the Australian Army because the Vietnam War was on at the time. The Army plucked me and a small number of other teachers out of that intake and sent us to Papua New Guinea. I think the highlight of that was to be selected in the Papua New Guinea national rugby team and to tour the east coast of Queensland. And in 1972 became a high school teacher. We used to talk about what kind of school we would have if we actually ran our own school. And in 1987, Hillbrook Anglican School began. And I think we established a school that was a little bit special. I believe Hillbrook was the first school in Queensland to establish a creche for teachers. One of the things we could really do to enhance the profession was to create something like the Hippocratic Oath for medicine, a deep ethical statement about why we do what we do. And in 2017 we achieved that, and it was launched by the Governor. That statement is now issued to beginning teachers in Queensland. So it's been a very nice thing. Receiving this award, it makes me feel very special. I think that's the best way I can sum it up. My aspirations from here, I still have that energy and that drive to be an educator and to contribute. And what goes with that is to keep learning. There's never a destination with education. You're always learning. One of the great gifts my parents gave to me was that they had me taught the piano as a kid. I had a secret life there. While I was a school principal, I was also a professional musician, and I guess the high point was doing some gigs with James Morrison. I have had the privilege of working with Aboriginal people at various times, and on one occasion it was with assistant teachers in the Northern Territory. And so I worked with an elder for 4 days before we started, and she said to me, "Norm, at the moment you're just another white fella who's going to breeze in and tell us everything we should be doing, and you're going to breeze out, and it won't make any difference to us." And at the end they presented me with a book of Aboriginal stories. And Miriam had written, "Dear Norm, for a white fella, you're a fast learner." And so that's one of the best compliments I've ever received. The teaching profession, if anything, is going to be more important as the world becomes more complex. We've got to be really clear about why we're here and why we're doing this.